So I got another question for methods. So this one's about sketching piecewise functions. So this is the question that was posted. It looks like a work solution from somewhere, and the student just has no idea how this solution came about. So have a look at the problem, see if you could do it by yourself, and we'll see how we go. So the piecewise function is split into two different domains, and it has two different functions. So what it's saying is the function is x squared for all x values less than 0. So all of these x values less than 0 is going to follow that top rule. And then the second rule, 2x plus 1, is going to be followed between 0 and 3. Okay, so anything bigger than 3, there's no function, and it's going to look different around that yellow part compared to the green part. So let's have a go at sketching these. We know this yellow part is a parabola, y equals x squared, the most basic parabola. So I'm going to sketch that on this graph. I know it goes through 0, 0, and it goes through 1, 1, and 2, 4 if I want a bit of guidance, but I'm only doing the left side of it. Okay, so we'll see the yellow part going like this. Note that it says x is less than 0, so I'll put a circle here to show that I'm not including x equals 0 on my graph. It's just a little hole there. And then for the second part of the graph, y equals 2x plus 1, we know that is a linear graph that's going to be passing through 1 with a gradient of 2. So I'll go ahead and do that on the second part of the graph. So again, passing through 1, not including x equals 0, and I go across 1 up 2 to get my next point, and I would be connecting these dots. Just note that we're given the end point as well, so I can't just keep going off into infinity. I need to see when that is going to end. So I'll sub in x equals 3, and I'll get a function value of 2 times 3 plus 1, or 7. So 3, 7, I'll put that point. This one's colored in because it's a less than or equals to. And I can join these together, and there is my piecewise function. So you can clearly see that for the x values less than 0, it's a quadratic, the yellow part, and then for the values greater than 0 and less than or equal to 3, it's a straight line. So that's generally your approach for all these sorts of piecewise functions. Just make sure that you can draw the different function types and stop drawing it according to these domain restrictions.